My name's Troy Hawes, and welcome once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today we're going to review a great country song called Neon Moon. It was written by Ronnie Dunn and performed by the legendary country duo Brooks Dunn. Neon Moon peaked at #1 on the Hot Country Song charts in 1992. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music, which can now be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes. You'll find my music there. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know. Then we're going to perform an acoustic lounge version of this great song. Afterwards, we'll go in depth and have a closer look at the chord progressions. And as always, I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beat Buddy by Singular Sound. So if you want to learn a great country song, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, 3 easy chords are all you need to get through this song. Let's have a look at them now. The first one is an A major. You're going to need to know a D. And finally, an E. That's it. Those 3 chords are going to get you all the way through this song. Let's get to the cover.
Sun goes down on my side of town, and the lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks, got a table for 2 way out in the back. I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of the neon moon. If you lose, you want it all. There's always room if all alone. I see you in the shadow of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from the neon moon. If you lose, you want it all. There's always room if all alone to watch your broken dreams and hit it out of the beams of the neon moon. Plays on drink by drink, and the words of every sad song seem to say what I think and the hurt inside of me. It ain't ever gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from the neon moon. Now if you lose, you want it all. There's always room if all alone to watch your broken dreams
just dive right into this super easy country song. We're going to break this into two parts for you. We're going to start with a look at the verses, and then we'll finish things off with a closer look at the chorus. There isn't really much in the way of an intro or an outro or even a bridge for that matter, at least in the version that I'm going to show you. With that said, let's just dive right in. The verses. Now, I do something called palm muting when I'm playing the verse. You don't have to do that. You can strum the chords outright, but I want to show you exactly what I do. Palm muting, for those of you that don't know what that means. That's basically when you take this tissue of your hand and you place it over the strings. It gives it an effect, a muting effect, if you will, and it sounds something like this. As opposed to the chord resonating out, place your palm over the strings and it mutes it a little bit. Now, there's no right or wrong way to play this. If you want to strum the chords, by all means, go right ahead and do it. I simply palm mute the verses. On the choruses, I strum the chords outright. With that, the verse sounds and goes something like this, starting on the A major chord. Here we go. When the sun goes down on my side of town, lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks, got a table for two way out in the back, where I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of the neon moon. And then into the chorus. Let's have a look at it now. Starting on the D chord, the chorus goes something like this. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely, to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of the neon moon. And that's it. You've just learned to play Neon Moon by Brooks Dunn. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. My name is Troy Hawes. Again, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, please consider subscribing. I do truly, truly appreciate it. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.